Oh, it's showing me the wrong live video. Come on. You can do it, iPhone. Okay. Dun dun dun. Show me some ad. Let's see who's on here. Nobody. Nobody's chatted yet. It's funny way. All right. So I already have one Mandalorian figure. I have this one right here, and he's very cool. I don't know where his rifle is. It's probably in my box down here. Knocked over all my figures in the last video. Oh, there it is. I can see his rifle already. Let me rifle through this box to look for his rifle. Ooh, that is long. Yeah. Fit. Boba Fett. Okay, this is not Boba Fett. This is Din Djarin. Now, this is not the figure I'm opening, but I was just seeing. Oh, look at that. This figure is cool. He has a little gun that comes out. Let's put that back in his pack down there. It's so funny. My granddaughters had a shirt on the other day, and I asked them, I said, who's on that shirt? And they said, it's Baby Yoda. I said, okay, who is that again? They look at me, they roll their eyes. It's Grogu. Not Grogu, but Grogu. I go, that's right. And then my grandson starts to get really irritated. It's Baby Yoda. I said, no, it's not Baby Yoda. That's like me calling you baby, and I called out his dad's name. And he still didn't get what I was saying, because technically Yoda's not Grogu's dad anyway, as far as we know. But anyway, I just thought it was funny. So they now know this is Grogu. This is not Baby Yoda. So there we go. Anyway, let's get to opening the Mandalorian with his new armor after he got his new best bar made. Oh yes, Yoda was in the movie as a cameo. That was hilarious. And it's even funnier as E.T. recognized the Yoda costume. Yeah, I love that scene. That was hilarious. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. I already read the back of this in the last video. No one is quite sure who this well-equipped stranger is. Ha, that's interesting. So they must have made this figure right at the bat before he found out what his name was. That's funny. And I think for a while they kept calling Grogu the child when they released the figures. Oh. Yep, here it is. Look at that. The child. The child. Sounds like something really strange. Because they didn't want to, the child. They didn't want to reveal his name yet till we found out later on from, whatever her name is. All right, let's go ahead and open this up and check out the Mandalorian. He thought it was family. Yep. You know what's funny about E.T. was it was meant to be written like a horror film and supposed to be scary. And all of us were just thought, oh, it's just so endearing, you know, this little alien coming and eating Reese's Pieces, you know, how cool was that? But you think about it is it stole Elliot's life energy. It was like a vampire. It almost killed Elliot. And his mom saw that, and she had fear about this alien killing her son and sucking his life energy out of him. And one of my son's girlfriends from the past, she was scared of that movie. It actually did cause her some fear. And I told him, I said, she's the only one that understands it. They were all laughing at her saying, E.T. is not a scary movie, but she saw how scary E.T. was. That he was an alien from another planet that was sucking the life energy like a vampire out of a little boy and tricked the little boy to get his good graces, to move him into the house and everything else. It's a pretty bad movie when you look at it from that point of view, from the point of view of a parent that almost lost their child from some stupid little alien that came and got lost on our planet. Anyway, sorry, I digress, I know. Now I just ruined your E.T., didn't I? You're like, I used to love that movie. Now I know he's a blood-sucking vampire trying to kill Elliot for his own goodness. Yep. Kind of crazy. Just like in Poltergeist, they thought it was something good at first, and they realized how bad it actually was. Now, this is funny, is he didn't come with a jetpack because he didn't earn it yet. Oh, I didn't earn my jetpack. But the new one, he gets the well-deserved jetpack. But I don't know if it has a missile on it or not. I think it might just be just a jetpack only. I'm not sure. Let's mount this on his back. Dun-da-da. Oh, weird. It has extra spots to fit. These 2 extra squares up here, which used to be used for holding his weapon. So you have to decide if you want his weapon to be held in that spot right there. I guess it doesn't fit very well. Or if you want his, it's just not fitting very well. Or if you want his backpack to be in that spot. So they both take up the same spot in his back. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again, shall we? There we go. And of course, he's got the cool little pouch for his gun, just like before. Now I'm curious, is this just a repaint of the last one? Let's take a look and compare them and see what differences there are. Because that's kind of important to know if Hasbro just slapped on some new paint. So let's start from the bottom and work our way up. So looking at the legs, you can look at the boots here. Let's look at the right boots first. I'll look at both boots at the same time. What the heck? And you can see the boots are pretty much the same. The kneecaps the same, different color. The first armor plate on this side is actually different. And this one looks to be the same. You know what? Maybe it is the same. It is. It's just... No, that's actually a dent and damage. This one doesn't have the dents and damage on it. But this one... This leg appears to be the same. So this leg and this lower part's the same, and this upper part of the leg is different unless that shield actually is glued onto the leg somehow. Okay, let's move up a little higher. So now let's look at the midsection, and it is the same. One's gray, one's brown. The upper chest, this has some actual dents in the plastic, so they are different. This has a V cut up at the top, so it's different there too. Let's look at the right arm. The shoulder pads is different. Let's look at the left arm. And this is definitely different down here than this. And the shoulder pad's different too. So there's some parts that are reused, but there's some parts that are completely new. It's so weird. You can just see how... Is that really... Let me get my light on here. Light number 1. Now, are those actual dents, or are they just paint? Nope, they're actual dents. I can feel my thumbnail going into those little dents. Yeah, there's no little dents on this one. And this one has the same dent in the same spot. So this panel's the same. This one's different and new. Exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, no, I messed up the... I don't know whose is whose. No! Now we'll never know. Whew. I can legit quote Goonies scene for scene. Nice. Gary Green. Yes, that would be fun to have a Goonies playset. All right, so I think that is it, except for Cara Dune. I may wait till tomorrow to do Cara Dune. I'm getting really tired really fast. So I guess tomorrow we'll have more Star Wars opening goodness. The last figure. Who knows? I might even change my mind about opening her. I might go and check prices again on Fleabay. All right, well, thanks for joining me for the day of fun of opening up Star Wars figures. Again, Star Wars were my first loves as a kid, before He-Man. And then Micronauts has a spot in there too somewhere. So, thanks again for joining me. Rose says goodbye. Goodbye! Because everyone loves Rose. Oh, I still feel bad for that actress. I mean, think about that. You get hired for this job, and you're like, "Oh, I get to be in Star Wars." I mean, imagine that. Imagine that. As guys, if someone said to you, "Do you want to be in Star Wars?" and you're like, "Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome to be in Star Wars. I would totally love that." And they hire you, and you find out everybody in the world just about hates your character. And I even feel bad about that kid that played Anakin Skywalker, the same one that was in the Christmas movie Jingle All the Way. I just felt bad for him, because he got such a bad rap as a kid. He got teased for playing the part of Darth Vader. Yeah, people can be so rude and mean. It is just awful. Anyway, there's Rose Tico. I will leave it on her as I sign out. Let me look at your guys' final comments. No Rose. Oh. I don't hate Rose. I just hate Disney Star Wars. People are mean to me. I'm sorry, pop actor. She was an unnecessary character that contributed nothing to the franchise. I like Rose from Golden Girls. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining me again. It sounds stupid saying it, but I'll say it. May the Force be with you. I guess I got to play into the role. I just feel weird saying it. And that's it. Who knows? I might do another video later or not. Bye now.